We're excited to do this May live events because last time, where were we?
We were in Napa, so it's very different from where we are today.
We're in Fredericksburg, Texas. It's actually the wine country here as well. Like we're like
it's a Texas Napa.
It's a Texas Napa. And so we're excited because today we're going to be digging into May events. May, I feel, is like right before the craziness of summer starts. Yeah. And so we want to give you guys some of these ideas that are going to help you create those resident experiences and really connect with your residents. So we'll have a little bit more time for everyone to join us. We have a lot registered today.
Yes.
So Mars, what have you been up to, even though we've been together nonstop?
I know. Well, we've been up to a lot. We actually have our uncle in town from Vermont, and we've had nonstop fun, it feels like, for the last few days.
So my uncle and my mom are both, well, they're related. So they're obviously both from Germany. And they make this thing called spätzle. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's basically like
it's kind of like a noodle, a little
pasta.
Yeah, like I don't know, like gnocchi even a little. But
so growing up, my mom would make it all the time, and we loved it. Like spätzle was like such a treat when we would get it. And my uncle apparently made it for his kids all these years. Yeah. And so when I was visiting him in Vermont in October, I said, when you come in April, we should do a schnell. That's their background. That's their last name. And it means fast. I said, we should do a schnell spätzle showdown. And so we did at Marcy's house on Friday.
Yes. And it was so good. And we were kind of sad because our mom's spätzle is so delicious, but our uncle definitely won, right? He had
a cheese.
He had a cheese, Vermont cheese, and it was delicious. But both of them are so good. And my husband made a brisket. It was really great.
It was such a fun. And it was the first time introducing our little dog to Marcy's dogs, who a love affair was formed. My little red heeler fell in love with Marcy's Pug.
Yes.
And she's not the most like attractive dog, but it was like he was looking at her like, you're a beauty, you're
with
a
just
queen.
heart eyes. Yeah. It
was so funny. So anyway. Okay, I dropped a couple of links in the chat as you guys are joining us for the planning pack for members. There's a direct link to where you can get it. So it's so beautiful. It goes in line with one of our themes. In the pack, you'll find this beautiful cover, which I think could be used even, as a sign in your office. Then it has the 12 events. And there's a link to click to the Amazon shopping list. And if you're not a member, when you go to Try Sprout Free and you subscribe to our weekly newsletter, you'll get this as well. And then you can see how we put together these events. And if you want to order everything we did, it's there for you. These all open in your free Canva account. So there's one completely blank calendar, which is this one. I know it's a little hard to see, but when we open it up, we'll show you a little bit more detailed. And then there's one with all the creative holidays. And then there's one for social media. And then one of my favorite ones is staying social in May. What we find that a lot of our team members and our clients use that for is it's almost like a community newsletter where they update news and they update what's going on. And that's the way that they use it. So they let their residents know and then they post it in their common areas. Mm-hmm. So this is what the Sprout Monthly looks like. I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. Before I go into that, members, your planning pack is right here. So it's under the planning section of the website. Mm-hmm. You can grab it there, and then listed underneath are the creative dates if you just want to kind of have a quick peek. If you're not a member, when you go to Try Sprout Free, you can grab it here, and it has a few freebies that you guys can also kind of get a sampling of the membership. Mm-hmm. And then for you to see it a little bit bigger, what I was talking about earlier, this is the planning pack, and then these are the events we're going to go through, and then all of the different formats for the calendar. The social media one is great. If you guys haven't listened to our social webinar, our podcast on the multifamily mix, we did one on how to plan your social content. So go back and check that out, but it goes based on categories. And then lastly, this is the one that you can customize for free. You can customize any of them for free in Canva, but you can add your resident events here or add any reminders like when rent is due or just anything that they need to know about. And plus it has the creative dates as well.
Right. And like Barb said, this is a great way to, you can post it on social media or email it out to them so they're in the know.
Absolutely. So are we ready for 12 engaging resident events for May?
I am.
Okay, so let's flip through the magazine. You guys already know what this is about. We were going to kind of highlight some of the important dates. So let me go back there.
So some that are going on this month, on the 3rd, it's Garden Meditation Day. The 4th is Star Wars Day, National Renewal Day, Kentucky Derby. The 5th, of course, is Cinco de Mayo. The 6th is Nurses Day. Did
You
hear
just
my
said
accent?
it so good.
Guys, I can speak pretty good Spanish.
She can.
And then the 7th is Teacher Appreciation Day. The 8th is Receptionist Day. The 9th, I'm actually personally really looking forward to because Moscato is my favorite.
Didn't you have Moscato this week with me?
Did.
We took our uncle to a vineyard and they had it.
And it was delicious. It was like a peach one. The 10th is Clean Up Your Room Day. And the 11th is Dog Mom Day. Look at us. We're dog moms.
So the 12th is Mother's Day. The 13th is Apple Pie Day. The 15th is Chocolate Chip Day. The 17th is Pizza Party Day. The 20th, Rescue Dog Day. I have one of those. Yes. World Bee Day. Marcy, the connection. Yes, World Bee Day. Solitaire Day on the 22nd. The 24th is Scavenger Hunt Day. The 25th is Wine Day, Memorial Day, and Smile Day.
Yeah, a lot of like wine-ish days.
I know. And you know what's going to be really fun is you guys will see how we weave some of these dates into some of the events that we're going to showcase today. Mm-hmm. What I don't want you guys to freak out about is some of them might land on a Saturday or on a Sunday and you might not have the manpower to do the event that day. You literally can switch it up. So don't get
caught up on just the day.
Yeah. Say something really insightful because I feel
like need some water. Okay. So all of these, I feel like this month of May is going to be so much fun just because there are so many ideas that you guys can choose from. So we're going to go ahead and go into it.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So just a quick preview. These are some renewal designs. Mm-hmm. We are going to start with a great event that I think literally anybody can use. And it's a go all out chillax event. So we know that stress is at an all-time high. We were literally talking about this beforehand. It seems like life is not slowing down. For parents, like summer,
it feels like it's just gearing up and we're so busy already. So I'm a little nervous to see what summer is like.
Yeah. And for an on-site manager, you're juggling like summer at your community, summer at home, all the things. So this is a really nice one to almost sell the staycation where residents can chillax in their home. Mm-hmm. And I think people are craving that a bit. So this is a fun way to, really showcase all the different parts of your community that have that relaxation feature. So what we've done, we have a new team member, Maddie, and she put this together. So fun. If you guys want the shopping list, it's there. And the backdrop too, I think just makes it feel like a party. We wanted this to have a fun kind of vibe where if you were in student housing, you could also really pump this up for the students, as they're going into summer vacation. But literally, I don't know anybody that wouldn't like this.
No, I know it could be for any community.
So you set up a station with all the little goodies and residents can kind of build their own chillax type of a thing for their staycation. So we've got all sorts of goodies. Marcy's actually going to show you this a little bit more, but I will play this video. Let's see if it works. There we go.
So cute.
So you see a little bit of how it came together. Okay.
And there are quite a few videos sprinkled throughout the magazine too, so make sure you check them out.
The nice thing about this is that there's so many fun designs for like you are the bomb for the bath bombs, time for a little staycation, the chillax care station. All of these are part of how to make something look beautiful. Even if you have the tiniest budget, you can print these out. The color will add a pop to your table for your event. Okay, Mars, what do you have for us?
Okay, so if you're not able to go all out, we know sometimes things just get hectic or you don't have the budget to go all out. We did this same chillax event, but in a grab and go style.
I love this
I know.
one.
This
so
one's
fun.
My favorite. And I actually have one to show you all put together like in the picture.
What does it say?
This one says, I love you.
With an eye mask.
Yes, and it's so cute. So I'm going to actually break it down here so that you can kind of see what's in it. And I have it open here. So it's just so adorable. It has a little scrubby, a stress ball.
These are like,
I'm going to keep that one.
Yeah, I love this kind of sensory stuff.
Yes, a cute straw, an eye mask. So think everything chillax, right? We have some bath bombs, and then we also have, I want to try this too. It's a little magnesium powder that they can put in their drink to kind of just relax.
Do you think your residents would like this?
Yeah, let us know. Okay.
For some of you guys, one of the things you'll see in the top right corner, it's a new label that you can print off and you can add your own QR code if you want to get feedback. So you would just, connect it to whatever link where you do surveys. Like if you use SurveyMonkey or anything like that, you might have an inside one. Right. That could be so cool. I love that card.
I know. So with the card, either you can have them ready to go or they can build their own. Again, we're just giving you the base idea, but you can do it however you want. So you kind of saw everything that I had mentioned already, but now you can see it here in action in a cart. So if you wanted to do this where they build their own, you can have all the goodies kind of there for them to put together in their cup. Or you can have them already made and they can literally just come in the office or wherever you set it up and take it and go.
I love this because it's mobile. So you could literally put it, if there's an amenity that people use a lot, like maybe your fitness center, you could set up there after work. And then this is the label that we were talking about.
Yes. So
okay. Cute. So now that we're all on the same page.
And I like how we broke it down here. How we have it set up, it's about $7 per gift, and you can see how much each of these items cost. So if you're more on a budget and you need to be a little bit lower than $7, pull some things out. So you can do it however, mix and match as much as you want to.
Yeah, the little magnesium powder, it's so cute, but it is a little more expensive. So I would be looking at, okay, what could I kind of maybe simplify if I was on a tighter budget?
I definitely think keep the bath bombs in there. I love bath bombs.
I think so too. Yeah, let's see if you guys can see this a little bigger. Here's Maddie putting it together. So 2 bath bombs. Little squish ball.
So easy. Yeah. How cute is that? I would love to get something like that.
I would absolutely love that too. And then I love the colors. Everything goes together.
So summery.
She's done such a great job with that. And we talked about this, that if maybe this cost is too expensive for just, for just a big event, like let's say you have too many residents and you're concerned about that, you could have them RSVP, which I think sometimes adds to the the first 20 that register actually get a goodie like this to go. Idea. But you could also, we talked about doing it for renewals.
Yeah, so this could be great for renewals. So it's way less and you're able to get those prepared ahead of time. I just love this idea.
I do too. So for those of you that don't have the budget, don't have the time, you can totally do something like this virtual. For our members, we've created pre-done reels that you can actually use on TikTok also. But for example, this one, I don't know if the sound is going to come through, but I will show you guys what it looks like. It's like a breathing exercise and it has the music actually playing and encourages them to do a few different things like that, which is so cute. So I always share this with people when you don't have a big, staff or a big budget. Even creating meaningful content on social, if it's associated with your community, you get the credit for helping them have that kind of an experience. So this one is ways to relax, and this is a pause and chill one. You guys can check it out inside of the magazine and really use it. And you can even customize it in Canva if you want to do a variation.
Yeah, and then encourage them to share it as well.
100%. Ask for engagement with like a poll, like which one did you like the best? So, all right, coming up is also the Kentucky Derby. And I know people nationwide love to do like dress ups for this. So like how it says, clutch your pearls and hold your horses, ladies and gents. It's off to the races. This one lands on May 4th, which is a Saturday. So a lot of residents might enjoy like watching this in a club room. You could do a really fun kind of a mint julep, or you could do like wear your most, outrageous derby hats. That's kind of the big deal. And if you want to put this setup together with this exact decor, the signs and everything, of course, you can check out the Amazon shopping list, which has every single thing listed here.
A friend of mine actually hosted a little derby watch party before, and we all wore our hats, and it was so much fun. She had tea, like just a bunch of really cute things, and everybody went all out, like they were into it.
Last year on social, I saw a lot of communities do this. So I think don't worry, even if people aren't into the races, a lot of people are into the dress up.
Right,
so,
to have fun.
Yeah.
So where are my Star Wars fans at? Because also, of course, for May the 4th, this is a really fun cosmic cinema idea for you guys. So you can invite your residents to join the dark side, of course. My kids would be like so obsessed with this event. And then have cookies and a movie night at your community. And if you guys have a projector, this is the perfect time to pull that out, put it near the pool, and invite everyone to bring a chair or a blanket, kind of picnic style. And how fun would that be?
I'm not at the same level of Star Wars. I think it would be fun. Like my husband would love this. And I think that would be so fun. Yeah. But I know that people that love like Star Wars usually have a t-shirt.
Oh, they're fans.
So they're huge fans. So Lauren, like our best friend. She has a ton of these shirts, and I know she would be so down for this. I know you love it too.
I know. So encourage those that want to dress up, because this would be such a fun event for them. Take tons of pictures, and then of course post it on your social media.
So variation, you don't have the time to do this, just post a caption for it. In our social plan, we have one. If you don't have our social plan, come up with one that is encouraging, like which was your favorite in the series or,
yeah.
you know, that way you can kind of get some interaction. Okay, this was my personal favorite in the collection, the tacos and tequila. Our team, I don't know if you guys know this, but we hand illustrate. And when I say we, it's not me, but it is our team that does this. Autumn leads our team in that. And this is such a beautiful collection. It's what the May calendar is based off of. This can be elevated where you do like a tequila tasting where it's kind of fancy, you know, trying different tequilas. Or it can be super casual with like a taco bar and like margaritas. You could also alternate this and do it as a marketing event. We talked about this. I love like a walking taco bar where you have different stations set up. So you could have like food in your community area, drinks in a mini model, and it could be something that you kind of set up in a different way, even like dessert or different stuff like that. If you're doing like little cactuses that people can take to go or whatever it is that you do, you could even do this as a grab and go event where people can, you know, come and get like little mini bottles of tequila with a lime and the salt and the little flavors, or even not a lime. Now they have the lime packets. There's literally so many variations, but
ranch water.
Yeah. Especially with summer being right around the corner. This one feels a lot of fun. Oh yeah. We talked about ranch water. I didn't know it was ranch water. This is my drink of choice. I always do like tequila, lime, and sparkling water, usually like a grapefruit flavor. I feel like that's a good combo.
It's so summery. Yeah.
So anybody thinking of doing a tacos and tequila, let us know. Are y'all allowed to serve alcohol at your events? Because you could do this non-alcoholic too. I don't think I'd call it tacos and tequila. We'd have to think of an alternate, right? You could also do a salsa event as well, because the salsa and salsa is pretty fun in there too.
Yes, very cute. Okay, let's go on to the next one. It's bring your own teacher appreciation. This is a really cute event. So you're going to want to encourage your residents to either bring their favorite teacher by the community for some spoiling, so you can have some goodies set up for them. If you have, you know, a PP discount, you really want to promote it at something like this. But another idea that I thought was really cute, and I think if for my kids, we would do it this way, is that you can have these goodies already ready to go, give them to the kids to actually take to the teachers. So it kind of takes the work out of it, and they'll still feel spoiled and feel the love.
I like that too. So I think exactly how you said it. Like you could do like a day where it's like, hey, teachers, you can swing by for coffee and treats, because a lot of times teachers are thinking of moving in the summer. That's the time of year. So you could have it open. But then, like you said, personalizing it where the kids are taking something into their teachers. Like I love, it says inspire hope, ignite imagination, and instill a love of learning. And then the other one about teachers changing lives. So you could include that, and then include a little card for your community, like looking to move in the summer, you know, we're the smart choice, or something to that effect, and just tie in two things together.
I love that. Yes.
I love campaigns that do a little bit of marketing and a little bit of retention at the same time. I think it's a good 2-for-1.
Yes.
Okay, the crafty bar, the crafty card bar. We've showed this one again. I do think this is a great one to do this time of year. People love to, you know, give different gifts, whether it's to their moms or people that have been influential in their lives. You could even do this for the teachers as well, where you have this craft bar set up and all the different goodies, and you invite people to come in and actually put a card together. And maybe what the community does is, for those that are going to get mailed out, you pay for postage. For the ones that they're going to take, they can, you know, just take directly to them. But I think this could be a lot of fun. It's like a crafty type of an event, but it also is showing a lot of heart, and it's about kindness and about giving back. So even showing those photos on social media and what your community stands for, I feel when prospects are looking to move, they're looking for that connection point. And I think that could be really cool.
I love that one. Okay, so May is barbecue month. So this one I know is going to be a really popular event, as a lot of communities, if they're hosting one big event during the summer, a lot of them are doing a barbecue event. So this is a really cute idea. As the weather is heating up, you can get your grills fired up, have your residents come and enjoy some delicious barbecue. We're here in Texas, so literally every corner is a barbecue, and we love it.
We absolutely love it. So I think this is a real fun one. The red and blue just like really pops with the designs, and you know, so many variations that you can do. You can make it a competition. You could do some sort of potluck. You could also just like have partner with maybe a local vendor. It could be a good opportunity for some of your vendor partners to like donate a little bit and to just really make it fun, depending on, you know, the different things like games, activities you could host. Like I know for a lot of communities might not do it in May. They might even do this in June or July, but regardless, it's a great event to do.
Yes.
All right. Selfie station. So there was like a national selfie day, one of those days in there. You'll have to go, but it was also, or maybe it was the scavenger. It was the scavenger. And so what we said on this one is you can set up selfie stations. And what's nice is do this where you can put like little props. There's some great ones on Amazon. We've linked a few fun things. So set up some selfie stations, or you can host a community amenity scavenger hunt and they take the selfies next to some of those amenities.
I love that
right?
idea.
And then the person to complete it the quickest or the fastest, maybe they get a prize. So you could have like 5 locations and be like, on 5 different days or with 5 different outfits, we need to see you enjoying that amenity. Snap a selfie. And the first person to do this gets a $25 Starbucks gift card. I could really see that working, but we were talking about this one earlier. This would give you a lot of content for social media. Last week, I was in a meeting with marketing directors and they're like, it's so hard to get staff members, on-site teams to take pictures of stuff. And I'm like, I know, because you're in the middle of a million things. So it's almost that user-generated content, making a contest out of it where you have your residents really participate in this can give you a lot of content and then you fan it out. So make sure you get permission to use those.
Yeah. And if you can ask them to tag you for sure so that you can share those on your social media. So on your stories and in your reels, all of those. So you can get everyone involved.
Real pictures of real people do really well on social. People want to see like real life people that they can connect with and be like, oh, okay, there's real people here.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Okay. Another really fun event is a poolside fitness event. So you can host a fitness class at your pool. I think that this is such a great idea. You can do so many different things. I've even seen, because I love Zumba, I love to dance, but they do a pool Zumba class. So if you guys have a fitness instructor that lives at your community, or if you have a gym nearby that maybe you can work with to get an instructor to come to your community and host this would be such a good idea. And this is great for any community, of course, but this could actually be a really fun senior living event.
I could see that.
Yeah, because they do a gold kind of style class. And that would be a lot of fun.
Our grandmother loved the water, and she would always do her like
she'd make us do it.
So I could see this being really fun. And Marcy, you're right. Adding the music component is really, really, really fun
it's
too.
A little party.
We're sisters. Marcy Zumbas. I do not. So
yes.
Okay. So you guys saw that it was World Bee Day, which bees are so important. And I think this is a fun play on how to get that like bee honey theme. The Hello Honey cereal bar. You can even get these beautifully colored yellow spoons. I love them. And then like, you know, serving up classic favorites like Honey Nut Cheerios or Honey Bunches of Oats or honeycombs. I love anything honey.
Me too. This is actually my Maverick's favorite cereal, my youngest.
Yeah. And I love how this backdrop, it looks like a little honeycomb and it's just so cute with a couple of different things. I could see this being an easy event that you literally set out until it's gone and residents can grab and go, have little maybe milks that they can take with them as well. On a busy Monday morning, this could be a real lifesaver for people.
And remember, again, if you guys want to make it exactly like how it is in this photo, all of the items would be linked for them.
A variation would be something with tea, right? So actual honey with tea. I mean, so again, there's so many different things. I could see this being really fun. And even as a grab and go thing, like you don't have to be standing there to, you know, to generate that. So real quick, I want to show you guys a few of our fun appreciation ones. So our resident gift ideas, let me go back here. When you click here, you'll see them in more detail, but we have one with an orange theme, one with a popsicle theme, one with our pineapple theme. I love the cookie one with the Famous Amos. This is what we were talking about, the chip. I've got it somewhere. I'll show it to you guys if I can find it in a minute. But that one's super cute with for the teachers or even for the students to take to their teachers. And then the butterfly ones. So Sprout members, just as a reminder, I'm going to just show you guys really quick. When you click here, it'll open up our appreciation tab, which is part of our REACH method, the renewals events appreciation. And everything that you see here, the cookies are linked, the cellophane bags, the crinkle paper, the flyer that is exactly like this ready to go is here. So you've got that one, the popsicles, the one with the pineapples that have these really cute tags that you can use.
So cute.
It has the Margaritaville water drink mix. So that's really fun. The orange one that you could do with actual fresh fruit. Mandarins could work too.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's some other ones that we shared last month. But for our members, we always include as many as we can. So we know appreciation is a big part of retention, and we want to keep it super budget friendly. So really all of these could work all the way through the summer. And then of course, you know, we love our pets. So these will stay here for a while.
Yes.
Okay, going back here, let's see what else we've got. I wanted to also show you guys the notice pack. So this is the updated pack for summer.
Mm-hmm.
Pool hours, pool rules, reserving maybe a space, office closed. This is a generic one that you can customize. That's like, you know, whatever. Or I think this one is about no glassware at the pool, and then just to clean up after their pets. But that's the newest theme. So you can find that under resident notices or in the search all design.
Mm-hmm.
And then we love how Hidden Hollow did this.
I know. How cute is this? So Hidden Hollow, they're our Sprouter Spotlight for this month, for May. And you can see that they put this gala together. It's so beautiful. You can see that they put some goodies for their residents to take. And we had all of those templates ready for them to do, and they made it their own and really made it such a beautiful event.
And what I appreciate is what they said, that the Sprout platform has been really instrumental in helping bring their events to life.
Mm-hmm.
The ease, that's what we want to do, is we want to make this easy. So we do this free webinar because we know that a lot of you comment that you get stumped with ideas. Our membership is the next step to actually then help bring these ideas to life if you don't want to do everything from scratch. So we always say we take you 95% of the way there, but it's up to you then to finish those designs out, make those events come to life. The templates, like Deborah says, they make everything a breeze. Mm-hmm. And the residents really love the grab and go, which we're hearing a lot.
Yes, I agree. I feel like those have been had a lot of success. And remember that if you guys put an event together, just like Hidden Hollow, definitely tag us, and we'd love to highlight you as a Sprouter Spotlight.
Absolutely. So for just a second, guys, we wanted to just share a couple of different things that I think will be super helpful. When you think about your events, one of the things that I shared in the email was that I think about an event as almost like a favorite blouse. Mm-hmm. When I'm looking to buy a shirt or a blouse, I always am thinking, could I wear this 3 ways? Like if I'm going to spend a certain amount of money, I'd love to be able to wear it with slacks, with a skirt, and bonus points if I can like wear it with shorts, even in the summer, right? And if it does, then it's like a no-brainer because I'm going to be able to wear it so versatile, or under a blazer, under a sweater. And I want you guys to really think about your events as serving a minimum of 3 purposes, because this takes a lot of work, right? So what are the 3 purposes? Well, 1, it's to build those connection points. So it's just to close that back door. It's one more thing in that trust equity jar where it's like, oh, they feel really good listening, or not listening, but they feel really good being a part of a community like that. The second thing is it's an opportunity for you to listen, to get feedback, asking them what's work. What do you love about the community? Is there anything we could do better on a one-on-one basis? You're not opening yourself up to like social media where people can like really blast you, but It's like, hey, you just moved in and how are you liking it? Or, hey, you've been here for 5 years. What do you love about it? Those little conversations are so helpful. And then the third thing is it can also serve as a way for you to get testimonials in the moment. Sometimes people, when they're happy, they're feeling good, you could say, we'd love to get a video testimonial or a couple of words, but it's also a way for you to get social content for the next 30, 60, 90 days. We talk about that a lot, like giving that content like a longer life shelf.
Right. You don't want to just post it all at once and then feel like, hey, I don't have anything else. Definitely spread it out as much as you can and get your, the best bang for your buck when it comes to that.
So last time that we did the live webinar 2 times ago, I believe it was our April one, or maybe it was our March one.
Yeah.
We shared 17 ways to get engagement. If you are a Sprout member, you can get that worksheet. Let me show you guys exactly where it is. If you go into the search all designs, you just put in attendance. This is the 17 ways to get attendance at your next event. Marcy and I are going to be just sharing just a couple of our favorites. We're not going to go through the whole thing. So Marcy, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I'll share 3 here. So again, like Barbara mentioned, we're putting a lot of time and effort into these events and we want to make sure that people are actually attending. So A good way to do that is actually personally inviting them. And I don't mean door to door. I know that that sometimes can be hard. If you can do that, that's awesome. But think smaller. So if they're coming into the office, it's a great way to connect with them and invite them, give them that personal invitation. And it gives a little accountability too. You're like, hey, you said you're coming to our event. I want to see you. Yeah. Another one is to also send out timely reminders, because it's really easy to post about it one time and then you forget about it until the event comes. You really want to make sure that you're posting it several times so that people are reminded and they're able to make sure that they're able to attend.
And all the graphics work in email. So if you're sending those reminders via a portal or email, any of those graphics, whether it's the social or the flyers, you can utilize that format and send that as an attachment.
Mm-hmm. And then the last one that I wanted to mention was to post teasers and behind the scenes. So if you're doing an event and you're getting some of the decor maybe coming in from Amazon, do a fun unboxing of all of the items that are for your event. And you can really use polls and things like that to get them involved as you're doing it. So that's a fun way to make sure they're excited about it.
I love the unboxing, because when we get Amazon boxes here to start putting things together, it's so exciting to see like, hey, what's coming together. I'm curious, are you guys doing more big events? Are y'all doing more grab and go, or are you focused more on social? Let us know in the comments what kind of things that you're actually doing at your community or where you're struggling. Okay, the 3 that I wanted to share is post these eye-catching flyers on your community boards and your amenity areas. Post the flyers for the events early. So like when you guys are looking, for example, at like, for example, the chillax, right? And you're going to go all out, set a bit of anticipation for some of these things when you open up, have that a week or 2 in advance. But what Marcy and I find is also inviting people like the day before or the week before, like up to the very last minute. You get a lot of stragglers.
Yeah.
You know what I was trying to say. So build anticipation early, but then remind up until the last minute.
I mean, and think about yourself personally. I always find that if I don't get an email about something or I don't get reminded, I'm less likely to attend an
100%, because what happens between that time frame, right? Something comes up. I wanted just to show you guys, like, this is what you'll see when you go to any of the blogs as members. And then if you love like these specific reels or anything like that, this is how it opens up in your free Canva account. So you don't even have to have the pro for this. So everything is built out in Canva. And then as you slide down, you can modify any of this. So if there's anything else that you want to change in the video, you can, but you can also just download it as is. This one's great because, you can customize it if you would like to. So just so you guys see, and then I want y'all to see what the Amazon shopping list looks like. Everything is like popped up here. So you're able then again to see all the goodies and then decide what's in your budget. You don't have to do anything to that extent. You can, do it more luxe or do it less luxe, right? The second thing was build anticipation online with an event countdown. Instagram has the great feature that allows you to do that. And what's nice about that is, like Marcy said, if they're email people, they're going to be on email. If they're social media people, they might like be scrolling in a break and then be like, oh my God, I forgot about that. So we should totally show up there.
Yes.
And then the last one was create some healthy FOMO. So if you show people having fun, and we talked about this a lot, you have 5 people show up, make those 5 people look like they are having the best time of their life. You have to train and see, and people have to get excited about like, oh my gosh, that actually looks fun, or that doesn't look intimidating. I think that's a big one.
Yes, I agree.
So for our members, it's super easy breezy. Y'all know the drill. If you're not a member, there is a link here where you can schedule a demo with Stephanie from our team. She'll walk you through the entire website. We have 3 memberships. So one for just social media, one strictly for resident events, and then the Mac Daddy that lets you access all of it. Okay. And that's my favorite too. One of the things I wanted to share is we actually have a lot of managers that pay for this out of pocket because they realize how much time it saves them. And eventually they use that to sell to their ownership and say, look, I've been trialing this for 3 months. Might sound crazy, but that's what we designed it for, is we want it to save you time. If you're in that position, let our team know, because we'll work something out special for you if you're putting that investment in. And if you want to have even some more one-on-one help with a specific challenge, you can always email us at hello@watchyourbusinesssprout.com. So let's say you're a lease up. Let's say that you're, a senior community or student housing, and you have a specific challenge. This is how we build content, is we take your feedback and we incorporate it.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for spending your morning with us for a little bit.
I know, we love it, right?
I know, it's so much fun, and I can't wait to see what you guys do in May. Don't forget to tag us. We love to see how you put all of these events
Sprout
together.
Marketing on Instagram, and then we're at Sprout Marketing also on Facebook.
Yep.
If you're not already on, subscribe to the Multifamily Mix podcast. Right now, we're talking about lease ups, and it's a series about how to drive traffic to your lease up. If you're not a lease up, there's so many good tips in there anyway. We absolutely love you guys.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate you guys so much.
Bye, guys.
All right. See you next time. All right, guys, that's a wrap on today's Multifamily Mix. Keep shaking things up at your community, your career, and most importantly, your life. Until we mix and mingle again, see you next week, friend.